Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Let's Play Elite Dangerous series. If you've watched the last episode, that was the first one, then you'll know we've done our first mission. It was a cargo hauling mission from the local system, which we managed to, I think it was 4,000. Yeah, we started with 1,000, so we're on 5,027 now. So we made a nice profit of 4,027 credits after refueling costs and any repairs, etc. So, excuse me. I've quickly whizzed across to the next terminal in the same system because there wasn't actually any missions available. We landed at Boswell. I've done a quick trip across to MacArthur Terminal to see if there's any missions available here, because they were all unobtainable ones, or ones where the cargo capacity was greater than we can carry, which is 4 at the moment. So going to Starport Services, into Bulletin Board, and we've got a couple in there. Right, okay, what's this one? They want us to get some slaves. Right, okay, we'll decline that one for now. What's this one like? Cargo delivery. Ah, excellent. Right, 4 grain to Volta Station at Cremain. Cremain? Yes, Cremain. Okay, we'll accept that one. Fantastic. Right, we're full now. Right, I'm going to exit that, and we're going to go across to... no, we're on navigation already. Let's find Cremain. Hopefully it should be fairly. It's not listing on there. Right, great. Have we just made a big mistake? I was looking at these the routes on here, so let's just turn those off for now. We'll come to those very soon. Right, okay, let's Cremain. There it is, you see. And okay, it looks as though we can't actually get to it. Okay, so we can get across there, but we can't get to there. Right, let's see if we can remedy this then. Right, 2 seconds. Okay, it looks as though we can't actually make it to that station. So what we've ended up doing is we've fallen into a trap here, which highlights a really good point for you not to do yourselves. Is we've gone to Bulletin Board, we've got that mission, and then we suddenly find we can't get there. So, moral of the story is always check where the mission's gonna take you before you go. Right, okay. We've got 2 choices now. We can just abandon that mission, and do we pay a penalty for it? Some missions you pay penalties, so we go to transactions, go in here. Yes, we will be fined 693 credits. That is not good, when every credit is quite precious at the moment. So, how long have we got to do it? We've got 44 minutes. Okay, right, that's a challenge then. What idea I did have was to go into the outfitting and basically get rid of the weapons and anything else which will stop the ship from being able to jump that far. If we look on here, it is 8.48 light years. Okay. So if I bring that down, you see, even with 0, we can't get there. It's looking like, in fact, with 0 we can get there, but we'd have to go round the houses. We'd have to go all the way up there. So we can do it at 6.96. Yeah. So we can't actually do it with 4. Don't think it's going to let us do that, is it? Oops. Come out of that menu by accident. Right, okay, well it's still saying there's a route there. So, let us go up to there and see if we can actually make it round, because I'm not quite sure what that was telling us. Let us have a see what we can do. Okay, come on. Oh, that's new in. I think we've just upgraded to 1.04, and it looks as though there's a blue line around the edge of the docking bay now, which I'm guessing is depicting the force field protecting the landing bay from depressurizing. Right, we're still mass locked. Let's just zoom away a little bit. Full power to the engines. Right, let us jump to LHS 3447. Okay, just charging up now. And just looking at the fuel situation, I'm not sure whether we're going to have enough fuel to get there, or we might have to refuel en route to get this mission. But certainly I think missions is the way to start, because it gains you that sort of easy income. Well, although I'm not proving it to be very easy at the moment with the having to mess around with seeing if I can get different routes, but it gains you those credits so that you can then start trying to one, upgrade your ship and get to or get to another ship, but you can also then start to learn about where to take the credit, where to take the cargo. Now there is online resources that you can use. Flood's got an elite trading calculator, so which is entirely community driven. So if you want to go look at the what the prices are in another system, etc., you can use that, but it relies on somebody else having inputted those, because they're not derived from the game at all. So it's a case of just jump here. Yeah, it's a case of do you want to do that or not? I've played through the beta and gamma, certainly like that, and I've played a little bit on the launch version, and it does. I personally don't think it's cheating, but it's up to you whether you want to do that, or you want to basically derive the data yourselves. There's nothing to stop you going around and jotting all the prices down and then doing exactly what the elite calculator is doing anyway. By the time you've done that, of course, it might be a little bit out of date. But right, I've pressed M there. Come on, M. Thank you. Just to check on our progress. Right, okay, we're going to go down there. We're going to go down to Alrai Sector MC-V B2-7. It's a bit of a mouthful, so it looks as though I think we're going to do this. We'll have to keep an eye on the fuel, which is in the bottom right hand corner, because we're using a chunk of fuel up each time. Right, I don't know what the maximum jump is actually on this. I'll have to check, because they did actually move where that is displayed. Used to be on there, section 4 somewhere on the main screen. Panel 4 on the right hand panel. Right, okay, I think it's another 2 jumps after this and we're there. It seems a bit of a long way to get this mission done, just for 1,000 credits. Pity we can't get there a little bit quicker, but it was the only mission available. Right, okay. We discovered one new astronomical object. Good. Right, cooldown is done, so we can jump again. Okay, I wish the jump drive charged just that little bit faster. If you've done it a few times, it does seem to take a long while. Hopefully this is a bigger starport, a bigger space station at our destination, so we can have a look around, see if there's upgrades, because certainly one of the first upgrades we're going to try and get is a bigger jump drive, because that just opens up so many possibilities then for getting into missions, trading, etc. Right, Cremain, excellent, we have actually done this. Now it's interesting that Galaxy Map didn't give us this straight away, and I had to bring the bar down. unless the galaxy map was catching up with itself and calculating all the possible routes. We shall try that on the next run we do, just to make sure that was the case. We haven't found a bug, and it literally was just a case of it catching up with itself. Okay, when we've jumped into our destination system, when I've avoided the sun, that is. There we go. Just got to check where we are actually going. Transactions. Haul grain to Volta Station. Right, okay. So, navigation and Volta Station. Where are we? There we are. 5,000 away. Dock the destination. And there we go. Aim. Right, while that is flying, I'm going to go back onto the galaxy map and just zoom out a little bit. Where we're there. Right, which doesn't seem to be catching up anywhere, so not quite sure what it was doing then, but it certainly let us get there, hasn't it? So if I just zoom around that way, from here we can get there. Well, there's a few places we can get to. Now the dotted line denotes we could get there, but we're too heavy on cargo. So if I slide that back to 0, come on, back to 0. Oh, okay, I'm telling lies. It's saying 7. Right, that's because it's a jump away. Right, okay. So why is the dotted line showing then? Okay, so we can jump to there, but it's showing a dotted line to there. Maybe it's a fuel thing. Maybe we can get there, but we're not carrying enough fuel. Yes, that's probably it. Because if you look at our fuel, we're probably down to what, between 1/3 and 1/4 of a tank. So if we filled up, then we could do that in 2 jumps. That's what that map is telling us. Right. Right, well, there's a fair number of... I'm actually in open play at the moment. It did say on the 1.04 update that it was doing some tweaks to make it more likely that you would see other commanders. And sure enough, there's 1, 2, 3, 6 there, 7 there, 8. Everybody seems to be in Vipers. Which, apart from... Oh, there's an Eagle there as well. Cut on 2 Sidewinders. Back down to 2 Sidewinders, right, okay. Right, let's get down here. Right, I'm just going to pull back on the throttle now. It's telling me to slow down, which is actually usually too late. So if you see that, you're probably going to overshoot. And yes, overshot again. Right, come on, concentrate this time. Right, okay, we're going to be closer now. Right, so we've got to be under 1,000 kilometers a second, and we've got to get down to within 1 million meters. We can then safely disengage. Right, so speed's okay, and the wind distance is almost okay. There we go. Having a think about it. Here we go. Right. Okay, when we are within 7.5 kilometers, we can go across to contacts and request the docking. Ooh, docking request denied. Right. Okay, let's try again.
Docking request denied.
Means it's busy. Oh, look, it's like somebody's obviously come in and nicked the space there. Who's this? Commander Arturnic. Alright. Well, Commander Arturnic, smile, you're on camera. Smile, you're on YouTube. Send him a message. whether he's seen that message or not. Yay! Right, after that docking debacle, we are now into solo play, because it was just taking forever. That was absolutely ridiculous. So this time, Polter Station request. Yep, there we go.
Request
Granted. And yeah, we've still got 21 minutes. So that's obviously the trick to do that. So if you ever run into the problem where you can't dock and it's just denied because the whole place is too busy, then just save and exit to the main menu, back in again. Takes seconds, and it dumped me out at something like 10 kilometers away, so hardly any distance at all. And which end do I need to dock at? Let's, we've got lights on. Lights on. Yep. So it's the end with a ramp there. So I just need to. Oh,
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
landing gear deployed. There we go.
Landing
Computer's
gear
decided
deployed.
to really judder around, so I don't know what it's doing. There we
Docking
go,
successful.
and we're in.
Engines disengaged.
Right, into Starport Services. Let us go deliver our cargo. Tell you what, the first thing I've got to do now is I'm going to refuel. There we go. Get into the habit of doing that first. Bulletin board. Light cargo, give cargo. Excellent. There we go. And hopefully we've gained a little bit of reputation with Jet Energy Company. And across here we have got 6,510 credits. Excellent. Right. Do we have a... No, we don't have a outfitting department. Right. Bulletin board. We don't have any... Well, that means we've got to go find some food and find slaves, so I don't want to do any missions like that at the moment. Is there a nearby system I can go to? Right, that's a Volta station, which is a platform. Is there a proper space station here? Yes, Waller Terminal. Let us go to Waller Terminal.